from the House of Assembly this week. Ogun Assembly commends Governor Abiodun for rolling out palliatives, requests immediate action on food security. Ogun Speaker admonishes people to be honest in the implementation of government intervention programs. Sit back and enjoy the rest of the program as we bring this and many more to your viewing pleasure. Speaking under personal explanation, members including Honorables Adegoke Adeyanju, Oluseun Adesanya, Adebisi Oyedele, and Batunde Teller posited that the palliative measures embarked upon by Governor Dapo Abiodun were a reflection of the state government's vision at addressing the untold hardship being experienced after the removal of oil subsidy. He said it was imperative for the state government to immediately consider an improved funding for the agricultural sector, including the provision of loans facilities to farmers in all the 26 state constituencies to boost food production and the local economy. Members were of the view that large-scale farming was needed for a sustained economy. The lawmakers also sought for the full implementation of the State Animal Grazing Regulation and Cattle Ranch Establishment Law 2020, with a view to ensuring the safety of farmers to have seamless access to their farmlands.
But now, we, the legislator too, we are telling our people that we know what is going on, that they should not incite each other to cause problem. We know what the issue of NSAS caused us in this nation. But at the same time, I will also employ Mr. Governor, wherever they are with our president too, that it's not enough just to give them little now. That the major thing we know that we should think about production and consumption. That our big sector, we should put more there to help our farmer, give them security and also to support them. And this support should be directly to the direct farmer, so that the issue of food scarcity and insecurity will totally, if not totally gone, will reduce to minimum.
I remain my humble self, Honorable Sonya Oluseun, representing the Ijebu State constituency. Mr. Speaker, I rise this morning just to applaud our Excellency for the good job he's doing, specifically in ameliorating the hardship faced by the people of Ogun State regarding the situation of the economy of the nation. Mr. Speaker, two things I just want to implore the government to do is number one, like the first speaker rightly said, is that Mr. Governor and the executive should just emphasize more on lending loan to the farmers. And secondly, Mr. Speaker, we want to employ the executive to quickly and swiftly work on anti-grazing law so that the farmer will have easy access to their farm and as well reaping the fruit of their hard labor. Thank you.
The Right Honorable Speaker, the People's Speaker. My name is Honorable PC Oyedele. I am up this morning to also lend my voice and lead credence to the performance of our working governor I want to appreciate the governor for rolling out SUCO and palliative to our people in Ogun State. According to Mr. Lomo yesterday, he said the president has decided on different moves to ensure that all leakages are being called and all economic saboteurs that are so decided to be on sabotaging the economy of this country, particularly as he has to do with monetary policy, that all of these will be covered in no time. In rounding up, Mr. Speaker, like my fellow honorables have said, I also want to implore the government that agree agriculture is the bedrock of all nations. At some point, some people are talking of true federalism. And what does this mean? It means that all of the regions will consume and then will take back to the center from what they have generated. It is important for us to strengthen our agricultural sector. It is very key for the farmers to receive loans, just like the president decided, the governor told us yesterday that some loans will be rolled out to the students. We are imploring the governor to also look at the farmers because this is very key. If you look at the nation today, we are talking about food insecurity and all of those. But then, by the grace of God, I pray, because Nigeria came out of COVID, we will come out of this one too.
I'm Honorable Dr. Batunde, representing Abeokuta North State Constituency, the constituency with the largest ward in Ogun State. I want to come into this discussion with one of the sons of Robert Nesta Marley. He said, "Some bear food, but we are hungry. An hungry man is an angry man." On that, I want to appreciate our government for rolling out palliatives in the short term. Yesterday, during the stakeholders meeting, it was a swift response to the yearnings of our people. Those programs are in the short terms, but I believe it will go a long way to ameliorate some of the problems we are having in the short term. But on the long term, I want to advise Mr. Governor to look at the anti-grazing bill that has been passed by this House, particularly in the area of tax force. Because we need to produce more food, and it means that we also need security. So that is why we need to look at that anti-grazing bill that has been passed by this House. So on the long term, we should be looking at how we are going to produce more food. We should be looking at how we are going to be feeding ourselves. And without going to farm, without security, we will not get that right. So I believe Mr. Governor will look at that in the long term. So I want to say that as far as this House is concerned, we are going to support him.
Responding, the Speaker, Right Honorable Oludaisi Elemide, applauded Governor Abiodun for the measures being put in place to ameliorate the plight of the people, admonishing those that will take charge of the implementation of the intervention programs to be honest and transparent in the distribution of the palliatives. The Speaker, who attributed insincerity as the major factor responsible for the failure of some government intervention projects in the country in the past, submitted that the growth and development of the nation remained the collective and civic duty of everyone, which must be done with utmost faith and dedication.
Thank you for all your comments on the stakeholders meeting. There, His Excellency spoke about transportation, enhance and improve transportation for workers. He told us of subsidized rates, rice and subsidized rates, and he told us they will give some poor and aged ones among us for free. He told us a lot of things, and we appreciate him for his continuous action. All I will just implore is that the people that will be charged with the implementation of all these short-term policies should be truthful, they should be faithful, they should be honest. Governor cannot go about distributing rice by himself. He cannot drive all the buses. He cannot implement anti-grazing bill by himself. Those that will be charged with all these implementations should have it in mind or bear it in mind that SMFA and the bill you don't go holding what is supposed to be for the whole people. Please, Nigeria is our own. We have to salvage it together. It is just the case of Obemadan, Ebora Onilio, Ebora Alijunon. He talked about of 10,000 naira to students. We should not see people in the higher institution manipulating and cooking up names because they know that we don't have very good statistical database. Everybody should be honest in implementing it. That is how Nigeria can be great again. That is how we can move forward.
Meanwhile, the Speaker equally announced the appearance of officials of the State Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development, as well as the State Technical and Vocational Education Board, before the Committee on Public Accounts and Anti-Corruption on Monday, 26th of February 2024. Others are Ministries of Trade and Investment, Local Government Service Commission, and Ministry of Culture and Tourism to appear on Wednesday, 28th of February and Friday, 1st of March 2024 in that order.
My name is Honorable Fati Folawewo Salami, representing Ifotu State Constituency. I was bred and buttered in my constituency, Agbado precisely, where I started my primary education in primary schools, later to Agbado District Comprehensive High School at Okearo, and later we went to the Higher Institution in Ibadan Police, we studied accounting till we went for NYSC at Benue State, and I started my career with Abiola Bush precisely, as a store man, and I did very well to the extent of I almost next to the MD of the company, because we venture into different sisters companies. We have Caledonia Investments, Abiola Publishings, even clearing and forwarding as well, Abiola Motors. So I worked there for a long time, though I was born into politics, because my father was a staunch politician in for local government in Ogun State as a whole. Because I could remember when we were very small then, he is the coordinator of UPA in Agbado then, before he became the director of Gateway Hotel, then before he became the chairman of for local government. Then my father doesn't want to go far away from his people. Whenever they say he should go for a rep, we said no. He preferred to stay with people so he can know their problem. To the extent of if there is no light, hardly you see my father put on a gen, because he told us then that the neighbor beside him would not have light. So that is why he decided not to be putting gen. So we are so funny. I could remember vividly during the Zero Party in 1987, which I participated very well, when a friend of my father wants to become a councillor, then Alhaji Agboke. Then it was Ifo at local government. So we know what they are doing, and we have been following them, the terrain of our place, how it goes. So we have been there until 1999. when I was sponsoring somebody for councillor then, because we told them that if we go into contest and you win us, so be it. We are okay. Instead of coming and bribe us that we should step down for somebody. We believe that is not a democracy. And we did that. And that once went like that. So later I came on board in 2011 that I wanted to go for House of Assembly that time, where I became the candidate of the PDP then. And we lost that election because of internal problems. So I still continue to where we are today. And we thank God that this time around, God has been favored to us. Because when Dapo Abiodun came on board that time, I single-handedly in my local government then to announce that what will be a governor in Ogun State for the fact that all our leaders are not with us. It was more of us like this that we came out, so we faced that, okay, we want to make sure that we give our support to Dapo Abiodun, and everything once we become the president, the governor of Ogun State. Though I contested that time, I lost because there was 500 votes. But we thank God, we are compensated with the transition chairman there. And if you go to Ifo local government, you see my hands around the corner of the Ifo local government, because immediately I came into that place, I can see the hand of my father across the local government, what he has done. So I was thinking that I must do more than what he has done. I want to surpass him. But you know, we spent only 1.5 years, and we thank God that across the whole world they must see my impact, and it's still there today. So we ventured to the next dispensation is where I came out for House of Assemblies, and I thank God that what I did when I was the chairman really helped me a lot, because I really touched mind of the people. One of those things that I did that is historical now is about this the community, because I'm a community man myself. They have been looking for a way to build a permanent building at for local government, and they have been turning them down for past 20 years. And I came on board, I gave them a land in it for local government, and they built their building at that place. So with that, everybody are just so happy with me that truly I'm a community man. Because what's the essence of it? We have a lot of lands there. Why can't we give it out to them? So actually there is a problem with 3 carriers, and because they believe they are 40-year government, so they really scared of the community people. So, and I find a final solution to it. And that's one of those things that I, and we are in House of Assembly now. So we have been doing a wonderful job. Even apart from the lawmaking, the oversight functions, my community is first. Because everybody believes the primary assignment is the law, to make a policy. But at the same time, we find a way to facilitate projects to my constituency. How can we do that one? It's just about your way of life with the executive. You know, don't forget that I come from executive to legislator, so I know my way. So and they are benefiting from this government through me. See that Agbarafo has caused me a lot of things, a lot of problems, most especially with leaders in my local government. Some people will say he's competing with God. Some people will say he wants to be on top of leaders in Ifo. It's not like that. I did not give myself Agbarafo. It was when we are doing when we are giving a support to Senator Lamilekon Adeola Yayi that time. So there is a group called Ibigiga, and there are so many, and they are looking for people that will be sponsoring them. And the funny things, they approach me, and immediately I transfer the donations. That is why they started calling me Agbarafo. Not as if maybe I give myself the name. No, even get to a stage I say people should not be calling me Agbarafo again, because they are using that thing to affect me politically. Some leaders are not happy with me calling me Agbarafo. Later I say, okay, you should be calling me FFS. Fati Folawewo Salami. And again, people will say this FFS is giving them problems. It's not about that. It's because I'm nice to my followers. Even when I was the chairman, I make sure I empower all my boys. One way or the other, everybody is benefiting from this government. And that is what I believe. When you have followers, you must carry them along. You must let them know that the reason why they are following you and the reason why they are venturing into politics as well. That is just about Agbarafo.